Good afternoon again and welcome back to the SCG. The toss has been performed and St Kilda won. They'll kick to the left-hand side of the screen. And a good afternoon to Dennis Cometti.
I'm at fisticuffs at the MCG yesterday. What's your story?
I was in the stand.
I'm sorry.
I was in the stand.
Stock standard reply. Set to go. SCG. St Kilda undefeated. Opening bounce. The umpires Vozzo, Rowe and Nichols, and the rucks go at it. Fell at their feet. Williams goes in to try and gather. That's Kirk taken down in a gang tackle. And the whistle as we get down to Robbo on the boundary.
Yeah, unbelievable conditions, sensational, as you said, boys. I tell you what, they've put a lot of water on the ground. Hasn't had any rain in Sydney since Tuesday. Very, very soft around the edges.
One shadow, they're in it. Bounce. And the free kick is going to Ball. So Ball to break the congestion on a bright sunny day in Sydney.
He's their number one clearance. Oh, gee, hang on. I had my head down there and I heard you say Ball. I looked up and I was thinking Ball for St Kilda. Sorry about that, Dennis.
Wrong one.
Yeah, wrong ball.
Here's Matthews, the right one to half forward O'Loughlin on his chest. It's like Lotto. There goes the kick, long down towards full forward. Coming back with the flight of it. Ball. He's played a mark.
Well, we pointed that out before the game. Yeah, he held it for long enough. Pointed out before the game, O'Loughlin and Barry Hall. They are the two that need to stand up inside the forward 50. They need to kick 10 goals between them, one would imagine. And they team together on the first play. Way at the other end of the ground, the undersized Leo Barry up against the Man Mountain, Fraser Gehrig, full back, full forward, goal square for St Kilda.
It was a mark and or free kick. Ball comes in. Inaccurate last week. It's a goal.
I can look back up again now. Let's hope there's going to be balls everywhere out there today. No, but it is a good effort here. He has a bit of an understanding there that his teammate Nix is just going to hold off Ozzie Jones, and he knows no traffic's going to come at him. So he's able to stand up pretty tall. Good understanding there. Good hands.
Well, the opening goal to Barry Hall. Fortunate in some way to be playing this afternoon. Went to the tribunal during the week, but it must have been one of those spaghetti western punches that didn't really connect. Williams from the middle, rolls it towards half forward. Schwarz was there. Matthews. Hayes picks up. Dishes out the handball to Schwarz. It's hot in the kitchen early. And the tackle laid on Ryan O'Keefe, who's going nowhere. Will get a ball up on the wing. Crowd in this afternoon, and the Saints are bringing in with crowds at the moment with their form.
Very, very good effects, Mike, that one.
Come on, the Swannies. Noble in the ruck, down to the Saints ball, the right ball if you're a Saints fan. Rewalt, high kick towards half forward, getting back. Williams, commitment, and they need that early to set the standard.
Having a great season, Paul Williams. Short to Goods, Poppy, but playing again this afternoon. Leads it back. Barry. The middle, Bolton. Now he can run. Bolton confronted. Kicks inside the attacking 45. Almost the mark down there by Penny. Spilled it. Hayes surrounded. Jams it on the boot. It bounces back to midfield. Jude Bolton. Kennelly. Whipping hand pass away. Bevan. Goods. Out wide, Kirk. And Kirk is about 55 metres from goal. All offers. That's ignored.
Gotta go short.
Jude Bolton in the pocket.
The big Noble just sat back on the edge of the goal square, and O'Loughlin back there against Hodgson. Well, a one-on-one Hodgson-O'Loughlin in the air is going to be a 50-50, but with Noble standing around, there is no way that Brett Kirk could attack the goal square.
Early test then for the Saints. Bolton goes short. Nix. They're very comfortable at the SCG, these Swans. Nix will kick from about 40.
This is good. Noble comes out. He'll stand on the mark. Just the tiniest bit more elevation to get over a 6'6", 6'7" man on the mark.
Had to be told.
Yeah.
Got out, told him. You're taller than me.
Yep.
Ruckman.
Yeah, they need some instructions.
Here's
Is
Nix.
he better there, though, or in the square on the line?
I think. Yeah.
I don't. Confusing.
Oh, not from this distance.
Nix. Good kick.
Well, disposals at this point in time. St Kilda have had 4. Swans have had 16. They played possession footy though, so you think in the back line, there are a couple of grabs down there. They just chipped it around, run through the centre. It's only been 1 or 2 contested balls up for grabs. They've gone the Swans' way. But they've got 2 on the board. That's what counts at the moment.
Second goal of the year to Matthew Nix, and a perfect start for the Swans at home. Noble reaches high, Rewalt crashes through. Jude Bolton, good tackler. Craig Bolton tackled well as well, and Kosicki wrapped him up. Will get another bounce. Still inside the centre square. Barry picking up Gehrig, who's kicked 50 goals so far this season, and Matthews with the job on Rewalt. Jude Bolton crunched a little. Thought it was an overzealous tackle by Luke Ball, but the umpire gave him the benefit of the doubt. And there is the bench for the Saints: Black, Thompson, Powell, and the late inclusion Montagna, with the withdrawal of Xavier Clark.
Kosicki, clever, merging with it. Hamill kicks inside the 45. All Swans, they queue up down there. Crouch takes the mark on his chest. That started well, closing it down. Not much run out there, and what run there is coming from the Swans. Goods, Bolton, awkward half volley, back into the path of Goods. Couldn't stop quickly enough. It's pretty hard, that centre wicket area. And eventually a ball up, Goods on top of it. Sydney by 12, opening 2 goals. Cloudless sky, no breeze to speak of, like being in the dome, as Dwayne mentioned. Jude Bolton thumps it down towards half forward. Baker, Harvey at centre half back, out wide. Now a chance. Maguire in space, kicks inside the 45. Kennelly in from the side. The big leaper was Barry, roving the pack. Guerra snaps. Will it run on? Yes, it does. And Guerra.
That's a good snap. That is a very good snap. We almost look at it and think, treat it nonchalantly and think, oh yeah, well that's a standard play on footy here. Bides his time and runs as far as he can before he unloads the ball. Big pack ahead, and Guerra up against the youngster Bevan there, just runs past where he thinks the spoil's going. Does it very, very well.
"21 goals for the year to Brent Guerra, traded to the Saints over summer, literally in the last 2 minutes before the draft deadline. It's been a good pickup. Maxfield picks up and gives to Barry Hall. It was a good pickup for the Swans when they got him from the Saints. And Barry Hall will line up. Virtually a 45-degree angle, and he'll kick from about 45 metres out. That arc here at the SCG still says 45 metres, but they're about to change that once the paint fades and they can draw in the new 50.
So what is it?
45 today. It'll be 50 in a couple of weeks.
The number will or the distance will? I'm confused. It's faded. They can do it at half time.
They probably could, because the ground is a little sparse. Hall lines up. That's a beautiful kick. That's a spear. 2 goals for Hall.
Good start. A better functioning forward line than the Saints at this point in time. Just, I mean, it's pretty nondescript sort of play out of the middle here. Little quick kick forward. Just Barry sees his body shape and face running out to that flank. Maxfield, he can't kick it anywhere else, Stewie Maxfield. You consider he's a left footer. He can't pull it back on his non-dominant side. His left foot won't bring it back. So Barry Hall runs right into his vision.
Barry Hall, 33 goals for the season, 64 last season. after 11 rounds last season. He'd bid at 29. Well, Noble was up very high. Ball with the judgment. Socket forward by Maxfield inside the 50, almost the mark in front to Hall. Swooping on the ball was Williams, met solidly. James tried to soccer it. In goes Jones. It's picked up by O'Keefe. He's grabbed immediately. And a ball up from umpire Rowe. That'll be interesting. Kirk and Hayes. So too that one for the purists. Here's the bounce, about 40 metres out from goal. Baker gathers. Missed the footy. Kirk. Goddard took him down. Arriving late and with ill will was Hayes. And the bounce again. About 5 metres closer to goal. Big crowd in, as you can see. Basking in the sunshine. And the majority of them in the lead at the moment. Over the top, Noble. Hard worker. Buchanan pulls it back. In the square, it's Goddard.
Got back well. Last line of defence. Brendan Goddard. Taught the game by his brother Bo, who taught him to sleep with a football as a kid. And it's done him some good. Harvey, who virtually plays with a football. He's got it that often. Short pass to Matt Maguire, who plays on. Long kick. Hamill's on the move. Got it. Read it well. It was a floating ball. Tough one to mark. Gehrig comes from the goal square. Hamill thought about it. Now goes long and high to the top of the 50. Schwartz! He was the hero a couple of weeks ago. And a chance here to slot one through from, as we said, that arc is 45.
Good movement from him because he's playing on O'Keefe, who's a half forward at the other end. You see O'Keefe in screen. He's gone down there to cover up against Big Kazitsky. Just gives him cover, but that leaves Schwartz with a run. He just stands 5-10 metres off him. Gets to run him with the flow.
So from the paint. And he might have drifted that across the face. Yeah, you could tell from his face that it was across the face because there it was written. 18 plays 7.
Sydney playing with 2 men deep. So in effect they get the ball as often as not in the hands of guys who don't normally kick goals. Williams to bring it in. Schwartz from long range, just missing. So Williams drives it very wide. Good kick. Ball. Kennelly. They work it nicely. Maxfield. Kirk. Kennelly drives down towards half forward. O'Loughlin coming to meet it. Terrible bounce. 3 Saints there. Hall goes in. Spills back towards Buchanan. He slipped over. Picked up by Baker. Straight to James. The late inclusion. You'll love this. They don't get much easier.
Just never thought he was going to get pickpocketed then. Cannot be closer to an opponent when you go to give off a pretty easy handball. Heath James playing on the half-forward flank at the moment. He watched the ball make its way out to Baker. Yeah, his eyes went that way. His hands directed it that way. He motioned that way. So much so I thought he's going to balk him here and hang on to it. Nobody actually gave it to him.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
Home, James.
He might be a plant.
Well, he normally plays in defence. Also father-son here at the Swans. Bounce to restart play. Good start ball. Knocks the ball down to Maxfield. Barry Hall's on the move. Just beaten for it by Penny. James again gives to Barry Hall. Already got 2. Tried to find Buchanan. Kirk there as well. Through traffic. Somehow gets a kick away. Touched by Hutchinson on the line.
Upset brewing here. You can sense it.
One thing you'd have to say about the St Kilda backline at the moment, they've given up, you know, that clanger through Baker was a goal, but they've fumbled more times in the opening 7 or 8 minutes here than they have for the first 10 rounds.
Looked very shaky back there. Revolt was up, missed the football. Maguire's over it now. Plenty of company with the ball up. 4-1, 1-1, but it's more the way they're doing it at the moment. St Kilda fumbling. Sydney precise, clean, running hard, supporting. Great start for them. A long way to go. Big leap Nix. Noble did well. Del Santo. Now Jones. One bounce. He's on the wing. Pulls it back towards centre half forward. Kazitsky coming. Revolt is holding on, and the free kick will go to Bolton.
Some of the matchups in the St Kilda forward line. Revolt's being taken by Craig Bolton. Hamill by Kennelly. Kazitsky by Goods. Now Goods is playing off him, so they should try and play through Kazitsky.
Have a kick. Runs on, but wouldn't sit for O'Keefe as we go back to Robbo on the boundary.
Yeah, Nick Revolt, the runner went out. Put him down in the forward line now. We're starting on a wing, so he's gone up there into attack.
Yeah, I think he floats through with it, Robbo. He comes in for the bounces off the centre square right in front of you, but virtually runs through and becomes a bit of a key forward when the ball's moving down that way.
Ball and Noble competed for it in the air and then had to compete for it on the deck as well. Just jostling for position. Oh, big hip and shoulder on Jude Bolton. Bolton was about to be the third man up. He didn't get anywhere near it. Ball kicked toward the midfield. Goods, Kennelly, Craig Bolton, Kirk. Finally, Crouch tried to get a kick away. Kirk again out of the pack. Quick fire stuff at the moment. Del Santo, Harvey. Now it opens up for the Saints. Harvey goes long. Gehrig's on the move. Drops it. They are a little nervous at the moment. He'd normally gobble that up, and they are away. Bolton to Maxfield.
Naught possessions for Gehrig. Has not touched the footy yet. Oh, he has, but he dropped it.
Black leads in the race. Paddles it towards the line. Content with his work. It's out of bounds. 18 points the margin. Sydney on top. Watch that. Twice Jude Bolton had jumped over the pack to punch it forward. Didn't do it that time. Lost in. Ball and Noble. The other ball. Did well. Goddard got the arms free. Big Noble. Willing worker. Hooks it around the outer side. Hamill. Almost the clever mark. Left the footy behind. Goes back. Wrenches it off his opponent. But Jude Bolton has tied him up.
He accidentally, Aaron, with his left elbow, put one right across the chin of Jude Bolton here.
Well, he was away. Oops. Had to go back and find it.
And
Bolton
the
arrived
left elbow?
quickly.
There it is. 1-2, got him. But it's just through sheer effort. Nothing untoward intended.
Bounce on the wing. Got out over the top. Kirk hurriedly. Down to about 30 metres. Del Santo running out of space. Hard against the boundary line. Boots back towards half forward. Kazitsky.
Oh,
And there's a Sydney player. Down is that Bolton again.
Yep.
Kazitsky kicks to the other Bolton. Bolton and balls.
chip kick. Barry, Bevan. Bolton's up, by the way. Now Williams, but he's not feeling all that well. Spearing past to Matthews. Now to Bevan with some speed. The lead's on from O'Loughlin. That's a tough ball to grab. Can't half volley it. Does he get a free? Surely. Yes.
And the back fell into his back. Coming off Jude Bolton now.
Well,
They must play through Kazitsky.
well, it might have been his own man then, was it?
Friendly fire. Yep.
O'Loughlin chip kick to the pocket. And a well-measured pass to Buchanan, who could line up from just outside 45, but on a difficult angle, although those pockets are not that deep here. Eamon Buchanan, just his 12th game, 4th season on the Swans list. Part of the famous Buchanan family from Colac, family of cricketers and footballers. And there is Jude Bolton. You saw Lenny Hayes, and now I can see is a Hayes. And Buchanan has just hit the near side there, only a behind.
Now, one thing that Grant Thomas has already done, recognising that Adam Goods at centre half back is playing off his man Kazitsky. Kazitsky took a mark, unmanned. They've taken Kazitsky from the ground, which means that he will go and play on Aaron Hamill now. Hamill will be smarter to put himself in a position at least to take Goods out of the danger zone and at least to start winning some ball in an uncontested fashion in forward of the centre.
Good kick by Jones coming in. Found Thompson. Close to the boundary line, Hayes. Over the shoulder, O'Loughlin exposed it to Baker. Comes back to Hayes. Bounced on its point. Awkward one. Kirk put the body in, almost deserving of a free kick. Big scramble. A smile from Michael O'Loughlin. And we'll have a bounce. Lenny Hayes tracking it back. And as the ball was coming over his shoulder, was flattened by Glenn Archer in his very first game on this ground, St Kilda against North Melbourne. Remember those?
It's a privilege.
Just to the boundary line, not the first. Another throw in. 4-2-1-1. Just over 6 minutes till quarter time at the SCG on Sunday football. Working in front, Noble tries to hook it down behind. Baker hurriedly onto the boot, runs it down towards half forward. Loose ball at the back of the pack. Goods only as far as Goddard. Found a path through, pulls it back inside the 45. Maxfield is going back. Fraser was waiting for him. Stepped into the bear trap. Down goes Crouch. In slides Montagna. Another whistle. More work for umpire Bozzo.
He sized that up, Fraser. I thought he could have actually charged into him. Might have done some real damage there.
Yeah, we can sense your disappointment in your voice.
No, but he just put the pressure on without. Here we go.
Wera has already kicked one with a snap. Got that one blocked. Nix slaps it to Maxfield. He might seek the sanctuary of the boundary line here. There wasn't anyone near it, and the umpire says bring it in. Nix is hobbling a little.
That was a variation actually on the shirt front, wasn't it, with Fraser there? It was BYOS. Bring your own shirt. Like he was just waiting.
Well, put it this way, if that was Aaron Hamill, I think the velocity would have been up a few knots by the time of contact.
Kaczynski got into the back of ball slightly. Umpire said no. Craig Bolton waits under Gehrig. Good commitment. And he crumbs it well. Barry. Goods into trouble. Now out of trouble. Back to Craig Bolton. Chip kick. Nix. Matthews. They could have raffled it. Matthews pulls out the winning ticket at half-back.
How brilliant was that by Goods? He spun himself in the tackle, kept the ball high above the tackler, and waited till his target appeared in the view.
Doyle's got it on the wing. Got it from Fosdyke. He's down towards half forward. Half distance kick. Barry Hall running right on the forward line at the moment. 2 goals. Goes to the 45. O'Loughlin. Sprawling mark.
They are teaming well, those two, at the moment.
Yep.
They're leaving, whichever one leads out first, leaves a lot of room in behind for the other one.
Centering kick. Ball in front. Had it knocked away. Spills to the pocket. Out of bounds. And look at that crowd filling in now. They're still coming into the ground. The traffic around the SCG, even when we arrived today, was not good. Rugby league game next door. And Driver Avenue was closed to traffic. Off hands. Baker, Hudson, Goddard. He's been busy. Not his best effort coming out. O'Keefe trying to stifle the bounce. Fosdyke overran it. O'Keefe goes again. Revolt was in there. Eventually Del Santo comes away with it. Montagna goes across the ground. This will be interesting. Heath Black opposed there to Ablett. And Ablett played it pretty well, worked in front. Black, second effort, lays it off. The kick goes inside the 45 from Montagna. With great dash, it's taken though by Barry on the bounce. Gets a hand pass to Goods. Goods to midfield. Wonderful kick coming out. O'Keefe to the run at Williams. Breaks the line. Goes down towards half forward. Sets it up. Hall has got the sit. Was he pushed in the back? No, free kick. Juggled by Penny. Hall came in strongly. Took him high. Advantages paid. Harvey given the go ahead from half back.
Wide to Hamill, drops it, and then drops Goods with a good drop. Got him too high, it wasn't good enough. Yes, that is the high one from Barry Hall. Just let Penny earn his possession. He was in for a pound. Barry Hall. Goods on the wing. Just chips it to Ablett. Half forward flank, got away from Black. Forward line's still open for the Swans. Hall short. Gets it. Too far out to score.
They're playing a short game, Sydney. And St Kilda, like most of us, have set up expecting them to go long on every occasion to Hall. But they're just chipping away. A lot of handball receives. 18 for the quarter for the Swans. A lot of short passing. That is their 24th short pass for the quarter.
And it was only just the 15 to James, who might be just beyond his range. He's kicking from 50.
Yeah, he's not without a show here.
And with 2 minutes to go, nothing silly required. You would think the Swans would be happy to go in with this lead. He gets close to the man on the mark, takes him on. Left foot kick, not quite as powerful, nor is it as accurate as he would have liked, and it bounces out of play.
Yep. Clint Eastwood has to come into effect there. The man's got to know his limitations.
I'm shaking it, boss. Wrong movie.
Yes.
Tossed in.
Cool hand.
Revolt over the top. Thumps it wide. Taken high. Ablett, will he get a free kick? I think he may. He's about 50 metres out.
Good turn of pace by Ablett on the back flank before, even though he got beaten for the ball in the final wash-up. I don't think there's been an Ablett alive who isn't quick, though. We just haven't seen enough of Luke Ablett yet.
Doesn't feel confident about going for goal, obviously. Might have to, though. About 10 metres in from the line. Doesn't time it too well at all. It's falling in short, and a half chance for Ball, who's claiming he was held and ricocheted off his body and across the line as we go down to Michael.
Strange that Stephen Milne's been off the ground for so long, and Matthew Nicks trying to run out of Corky here, brought himself off the ground.
So a minute 24 remaining. Aussie Jones with the ball. Chips it to Hayes. Oh, he thought about playing on then, but just thinking about it, not enough for the umpire. Harvey, Black.
They're yet to go through the centre square yet, St Kilda. They have not used the corridor.
Revolt comes hard, can't half volley it. Under pressure now on the wing. Craig Bolton's got him, got a handball away. Oh, Black came hard at the man. Umpire said play on advantage, would have been a free. Chance for a late Swans goal. Buchanan to Williams to O'Loughlin.
Well done, Craig Bolton. Well done, son. He put his body in for the ball. The free kick was awarded, play on advantage. That was fantastic. Watch this. That's putting your nose over the pill.
So a big chance for O'Loughlin to give Craig Bolton the reward he deserves. O'Loughlin yet to kick a goal. And less than 30 seconds remaining. This is well within his repertoire. Only about 20 metres out. Long preparation. Might as well use every second remaining. Wouldn't want to play on with a second remaining, though, to open the angle up. Drop parties. Not good. Only a behind.
Well, we'll just get the kick in now. The ball will be in the air for about 3 seconds.
Craig Bolton, very brave on the wing, played 29 games for Brisbane. He credits Andy Finlay from Canberra with a lot of his success, and Andy, he taught him well. It was wonderful stuff. Kick comes in. Wait for the siren. It's quarter time of the SCG, and we've got the start I guess we wanted. St Kilda all conquering are being challenged right here. 10 straight in danger at quarter time at least. The Swans getting the fast start. They're 4-4-28. And St Kilda, not used to this, 1-1-7. 21 points the difference. Drives down towards half forward. O'Loughlin coming to meet it. Terrible bounce. 3 Saints there. Ball goes in. Spills back towards Buchanan. He slipped over. Picked up by Baker. Straight to James. The late inclusion. You'll love this. They don't get much easier.